And we are looking forward to what the court is going to do from tomorrow. This is not Ghpagetv Masem. It is not Omomata. They can only send evidences and whatever data they've been able to gather over the weekend. But this is them against the state. It is no more them against Abusuapeni or them against. So the gentleman who was saying said they are going to say yes.
Aha, Ghana Info TV. So, any that we need able channel, so make sure that man or subscribe. The minor things so click notification bell no sebasana update be ano and I would kaya wonsa ebeke Ghana Info ye to your home so say in sempa and some day in some man crew when be and I bring hano ye be eba down more and some media na ebede in a trend the pan social media no so no crabbing any room Ghana Info the no crenum. And a baby, my brain, I bring us and see a junior for and yasha for home. Now, in a video be air trendy. Young queen, you should be running about that will try your junior phone.
Injunction, which was false.
And no, yeah, and no, I think so. And no, yeah, later when he granted the interview in his office, and no, plan and yes, no,
the timing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the way. When a court restrains,
it's a less. The court restraining them, the lawyer said it just after Ogranti interview. No, he actually said it. But later when Ghpagetv Chambers came out to explain what had transpired at the office, no, the lawyer was just the defendant, some lawyer was just trying to say the restraint was for that Lumba a celebration of life, no, but any other event there was no restraint on it, and as a injunction and be beyond that, so they could go ahead and then probably do the celebration for Mami Akosua Serwaa.
So I will leave it. I wouldn't touch it again.
Yeah, Nana Imakwaba.
It's a funny name, it's been an interesting weekend. Friday, you can say in and I'm fan send Ranadro. You can say in a train by the close of today. We will know what happens. And as we said, say it's good. So my and we have all seen it. Like everybody said.
Nanaima, but please kindly hold on for me. Let me just pick Shamu. Keep saying I should pick him. I want to know what he has to say. Shamu Pacho, when you came up, you said you wanted to.
Yeah. Thank you for granting me this audience. Mr. Alex, Mr. Mission will be based on Mr. Alex saying Oka. And say we abide by laws, although, but Yenshen from this angle, which are penny if we are in fee, right? It's when issues like this come up, there will be calls from other parties, like they would like to solve everything within the family. However, when he says pressure and be bushia penniso, so onyimrefi, omompese ebefe bushia penniso na a year into obejeli or no emoja into be false be. However, there is also a pending case on the 23rd, which the defendants are seeking in case if they win, they will want to take damages. In this case, damages, no, I don't bet damages. No one, enra, enene, omude, ayesa, ma many dear. In this case, you know, if every penny are acting very, very smarter, something they are cooking something for him. That is what the submission and the margin was the whole day. Because
you see, Shamo, see, sir, you see, I think said they think they are trying to outsmart everybody. We've seen a letter about they are saying say ya celebration of life in court in the grantia. They are going to do all these are just gimmicks. Okay. Sabi, the court, you know, is not I wanted to use a word, but I don't want. It's a strong word. I don't want to use it. I'm sure the lawyers of the Baba Jama chambers, they have seen everything that has gone on, and I'm sure, say, even the judge, no Krapono will see. People have seen what has actually transpired right from the get go, no, from their Papa Shee kind of court, and everything that has transpired, including things that have been said on social media. I'm sure they are all privy to it, and so if they go to court, me full said they are doing the celebration of life, and after that, you know, they will not go to court again. But looking at the letter that has come, which I don't even know where the letter is coming from, letter no cry. I don't want to even attach importance to it. But there's a part of it, of the letter that says, mama Akosua say wa kwan mananye we na court mom kwan they will come. You think they think they are playing smart on Ghanaians, and I say playing smart on the court. But all these things are going to play in court because a lot of things have transpired, and the court, I'm sure, has seen it. And you know, let's just give them the benefit of the doubt.
I understand, baby Alfreban, but my issue is when dealing with people of this type, you know, you need to be very, very careful because they know what they are doing. We might think that they are acting irrationally, but they know what they are doing. My issue is not about Diomaya and Enrano. That one is past and gone. And me, as an Ashanti, I know there will be pressure on the Bushampeni to drop it. That one I know. I know very, very well. Say there will be pressure on the Bushampeni to drop it. However, if the pending case never 2010, that is what I don't know what the Bushampeni is going to do about it. Whether he's ready to face the full rigor without any ramifications. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Okay.
you. All right. Nanahima, please. Nanahima Pacho Akwaba.
Yes,
I wanted you to have time to deliberate on the issues. That's why.
Okay, before I go into the deliberation, looking at what happened yesterday. But before that, too, Sarah, yesterday there were two major events, and I expected a Benin Fopa to come around. And the major one, I think, was the funeral of Hebron. Papa no boom. It was a very sad scene to be watching yesterday.
Exactly. Nanaima, you're right.
That was where I saw say all the dignitaries went to, and in a the man is a strong man. And we send them our condolence through here. And no more sorry for Wahabia. And then there was Mami Akosua Serwaa celebration of life. We are saying there are certain things we need to understand as human beings when it comes to the psychological behaviors of human beings. Obia, no matter how much you don't agree with the person, Obia on it awful. Obia na umpeni panasem one dream, but on it awful. And so many things come to play to having a support system. Your past, the affiliate you have,
no answer say Kumache say Ubia or your brother.
Friends,
and then I put it to you that Odobroni is the wife of Luma. And I say I don't agree.
Mami Akosua Serwaa somehow
has
kind of support.
Say Odobroni. My mention process
that we see.
First, say Odobroni and
are really there for her. I think so, now we should learn something from that. To see yourself in life in such a way.
I am a voice. Oh, no,
you will have people who just want to be on your side because their relationship because of something
okay, I can say Kuma
in the past. I will have to applaud them on their determination
And a lawyer no put it to her. Said then I put it to you, say Odogo Yeri.
I
was I disagree.
Can say
I say go no.
The trouble me baby I'm here to me I want to
the testimony they won't be fan cancer. They are in count now come now they are in count.
Now defense the whole tree actually. Now defense the whole tree.
I'm convinced that she took the decision to do what she's doing, not because of
was it found defense and so embra. So they have not even filed for their defense. But December, they no omo injunction troubles your opinion so no. Omo respond there. Omo file for defense. And almost 30 demands in the defense. And they clearly stated say in case it's a court never grant you injunction now. Then ahomboa any a kai busu your opinion abo in preparation towards the funeral no. Omo bet you had this amount of money. It was in their defense from Babajama chambers. Into when a judgment na buy no. Lawyer no was not honest to tell them say, if the judgment goes in our favor, this is what the defendant is asking for. So they just they just spelled out the judgment and the excitement. No be say mashe go. When you go to court, and that's a judgment bar. While the judge is reading the judgment, no, cry a copy, and I say on one or kind. It will be recorded after the sitting. You go to the court registry to have a copy of the judgment, and I say of the order na ban. It is incumbent on you as a lawyer to sit down with your client and interpret the ruling or the order for your client. Because there are legal jargons our clients no on tiasie. More terms near the wow your lawyer no what now bet me I break it down terms na our clients no. In be our clients ne or take courtroom or say my grante injunction no ono na hwana na ni je nti de edi eche ba e bia wenti onte brofo kra bia wanti ase nti wo na ono ne betina ase na waka hye ne say point na and as a conditions attached to the grant no this way you be say if their lawyer had told them say abusia penny lawyers were the Abusia penny lawyers were demanding this amount of money. If it goes against them, they would have known already. And they wouldn't have come out with the narrative, say, like, Mammy, before my cocache, ulo momono, and ye call courts, and ye be a booba, ye who ye no sign call them, and almost sign by and almost my finding 20 billion. It was not so. That amount was clearly stated in their demand for their defense, in their defense. And the amount of defense in Kaopihu, so their lawyers are not doing due diligence, and their lawyers are not helping them. The same way a lawyer we have judgment the ruling about a court the ruling as an order about. Sit down and interpret point after point for your client. Now what I mean the ordinary Ghanaian can go on any search engine and I say can talk to any lawyer and ask say what is an injunction, an interlocutory injunction, I say however interim injunction. Well, how does it work? It is a lawyer. Banner say say you are coming to you can say say the other lawyers in your mom answer. And does he know what the cost is? If Baba Jama Chambers lawyer Dominic it's not as they should. The court can find them. And I said the judge can find them. If you won't interpret it, then you come and say this is not what the judge meant. Are you doing your client any good at all? It's two things. Either say they just decided not to listen to anybody. And the lawyer has realized that they don't listen. Intimidate me kind of major. The only person that's how I'm beginning to see the whole thing. If it is not so dear, then as as it is looking now, that damage is now can judge no ebejamamono. Damage is being yamba so because nobody here can tell me said they celebrated Akosua Serwaa, not Daddy Lumba. You must be very I don't know, you must be very IQ say very low to a certain extent. So who say what happened yesterday was not a celebration of Daddy Lumba. What was they could dance for? Obi I celebrate you of course satisfied kunani. So you celebrate yourself.
They think they are outsmarting people. They think they are outsmarting the court.
That is it. And you can't outsmart the court. Me, I'm afraid for them. I will say, we as Ghanaians, we take certain things very lightly. But when it comes to matters like this, that is in the public limelight, everybody is following and everybody is interested. No, a judge has to be very firm in decisions he makes concerning this matter. And obviously, the ability to pull through with whatever they did yesterday and today, no. And because tell me why. Say the university sent a letter. Say they didn't know music concerts. We cannot allow this anymore. But then it happened there. Saying after the letter and couldn't they follow up to tell them say Moses Manko. It happened there. And then today too. And I must say one of my all-time favorite gospel musicians in this country is Daughters of Glorious Jesus. I do so much love them. And like somebody said, I'm not really disappointed in the fact that they went there. Because like I said, everybody is entitled to be loved. But the fact that they wore the ceremonial cloth, I'm highly disappointed in them, to be honest. You can't tell me say whatever happened there yesterday was not celebration of deal. There were evidences. Obi bejina ho tontoma yesema mo nton bibia obi abejina ho apake ka etontoma amanfo capture. Langas eshenwuram yesi o matete nwuram amanfo using langas itself a criminal offense since 2019. With the langas and I say from saying vigilante for group CB who engage you in any sort of thing you are doing, it is illegal. Everything they did yesterday was an act of rebellion. And I said it the last time, say, for me, if I have to look from a foundational point of view, I will say, Mami Akosua Serwaa is a rebellious person. The characteristics of rebellion, they say they defy authority. They don't want anybody to tell them what to do. If you watch the sequence of events from the beginning Mami Akosua said one major concern was the fact that so she didn't want to submit to Ebusuapeni. She didn't want to respect the authority of Ebusuapeni. And you can see the same thing with Daddy Lumba. Because men are egoistic, when a man finds himself with Oba or a rebellion, one of the traits you see the man, they say, oh, pete na who baby. Oh, baby, so that was what happened with Lumba named Mami Akosua Serwaa. He was all over women when he was with her. But look at the period he was with Odobroni, because she has that submissive and humble character. You can see. Yeah, train Sanka Lumba wuye. See, a months are passing. Yeah, train will be over say many Lumba woba. Many Lumba. Yeah, omba. And like I said, I'm very disappointed in Daddy Lumba cry. With the kind of prestige in this stage you do okay, so by now we are enjoying baby mama dramas and yet they enjoy Siano. You can see say a group of rebellion people no more join the forces. And no more me a captivity other rebellion people. No more so much better what you say? And see everything they rebel, including the law. We are in Ghana, so people think they can have their way with things. Obibeka say, "Oh, yes, I saw somebody's comments, and I got that crowd call a yikra when they are waba." So you think say it is something that we a trivial idea, so you can get away with it? No, you can't. And we are looking forward to what the court is going to do from tomorrow. This is not Ghpagetv Masem. It is not Omomata. They can only send evidences and whatever data they've been able to gather over the weekend. But this is them against the state. It is no more them against Ebusiapeni or them against. So the gentleman who was saying said they are going to say yes, settle out of court. So no, this is not Ebusiapeni against them. So we boom run so na say one respect an injunction na contempt na omo kana enya busuapeni na no we be twesa contempt na a law no a state no against you yourself. Until now we are all waiting to see. It's very sad if you see the level of support they have on social media. But Rahel, one thing too that I learned yesterday, and say, man, social media hype in the big more. Because per the hype of social media, now University of Ghana 10,000 I say 11,000 capacity no crown and they shot for team legal wife for a year. So we social media hype and any expectations, the violence and the aggression, and you are going and a bass say, Charlie, that mean him say, it can't hold them. And then we say we are so powerful, but it's not social media. And I'm paying for we am back. Hey, I want to go school. Yesterday, as we saw. Apart from no fine husband, and if your daughter some call her name, Mrs. Obinim. I don't know who I saw them.
Type of funny, we're already expecting to see them there because they actually went to Mami Akosua Serwaa. Obiani one more bar celebration of life. It was new to any of so he said, oh, this person actually came because. Right from daughters to Obinim the wife, your friend is saying
Florence
Obinim to the Kofi T, the Boras, and everybody it is or Kobino. We knew all of them. The only person that maybe people were not expecting to be there we knew say daughters Munina, we already knew said they were part of this team. And Omukobia, of course, everybody was expecting to see them there. But apart from Momono, there was no celebrity. There was apart from maybe Hosina Doyana and Ebisa Hosina Doyana, people were not expecting to see him there. Apart from Momono, there was nobody.
The rest now
I was expecting to see him.
And I'm going to say marriage certificate.
Media, I was expecting to see him. Oh no, type of controversies in Tino.
Okay. All right.
Media na I say artist no mobo modini na akwa to say your marriage certificate yeah. Basically.
Thank you.
Honestly, it's good said they went ahead to do it. And we are looking forward to what happens from tomorrow. Like Mr. Alex, this is them against the state. The state should let us know. Would they when your case study? Na yemfa to honor generations and brand from law school to psychologist to sociologist. Obi ansua ne omunyama yemfa to honor yen who say untimi in free Europe and respectable Europe mra na wo man be tomra wo Ghana ha. Untimi mba embe insulted the intelligence of a judge. Binding a sea horse on the asem. Now, what can say, was a media, me for be asem into Obia, intermediate Bina and May. Let's see how it goes. Mr. Alex.
Naraima, me chair, Ben.
Oh, Ben.
One say ya was same way that when they say, "Sanko for we are." Court say Montreal no so Monty no Monka Sabe Omdia. Even on the Friday night, no more chance Ghana and you Ghana you'll be into Montreal bay. Mind you, Abroche no Moteno say even for Omobaya the number 10 Banco Musuru, Adentia, Omobani class teacher, bit my friend police, I'm class teacher who is not under any obligation, say, or bit me decide what is legal and what's not legal. Who's wrong? So, be friend police amount because I want to discipline over. But so we bow back to our country now. We bomb pies a bay na. That's a court. The sole state, no.
Thank you, Blood Junior.
I interpret a law. I will come my practice a law, my no. Okasa train men twad ways to train. I mean, Kasa min copy me fish movie. The Abakasa that be won't hear there. Then you are hypocrite. Anna, sound of away munina and so no. Or my imagine say they have nothing to gain back here. And to one wahana ye pion with Tissa Moncono, they have nothing to lose, nothing to gain. So then all last or Moka say goalkeeper, high sense region. Or no, or see on Bahabu. Into no, she in funny home. That's a woo Sebi. Wo se wo bra bo brother that obenya bibi free hono waka sa wutimi sa lock o mo se ya na say bi wo se na waka wo IQ no na wo from wo IQ no from right o hwendo ade o mo ye wo pa o I said ye aban school ma kwan no mo ye graduation no there is no pattern obi aye de ope nanka enye fair say obi a wo sponsor executive producer wo che $1 won from him. Executive producer, $1 from him. Now even put TikTokers here, influencer TikTokers here. Omoko party near $1 crop betche. Let's be honest. Hey, any mugwas here, nyanko pon. Now, penibia I came across sometime. Also, so wouldn't be idea mana humana on touching. Or to try humana ne someone in summer. Obehu sebi wenye mindi obi atemu obehu ne kwasia enye atemdi ebebu.
Nana Ima, Patrol Fast one, Bernard Jennings.
No. And yes, I don't know, Cano. I didn't call so high and there is no standard, there is no class. I mean, look at how these people came out against Ebusiapeni for the same funeral, yeah. But Alex Mawi is here, the Ebusiapeni organization. This is an insult on that Bloomberg's reputation. And what kind of funeral is this? A low class funeral? And I'm on share canopies, no? And I'm on share the people there, and I'm on share. So it is good. It is good. Says Siano, or Mama Yamu do mutimi. Even though mo eating lumba nitimolo odobroni for momo ye a very force mo manya dear crack man crofin one tom da but legs ne kind. Hey,
Mama na my
what fashioned against them punch as a mo making sure say fiti ahi almost say ayabaya mo say monye afi ko wi mo say de mo betimi aye na mu de mo betimi aye na de they say omo members cross rules on beba obi ka say de obi ka chem say enkanfo ahemfo madam me pacho omo ehu omo no unimo mo dada emrante hene for abola unimo abola obisa emrante hene Odone ne langards and on mobile.
I'm really shocked. Say, yeah, for I didn't say I am for being a bar hole and cry for him.
No, or your hen and the ampa. No, or the high table or the high table.
Seniors will be the BH, you know. I know that's something.
Until would there be the miss the high table until watch a high table what and who I for name Crawford and normal to how we say. Yes. It is if you look at this kind of people who are constantly defaming Lumba, constantly belittling Odobroni, and I was thinking, say, like I always say, Odebusiapeni bedroom Odobroni at this time. Any be a social media. I was giving analysis from beginning about support system. Akosua said one build some support system over the years. Into your do or die fancy be or no matter what they have supporting her. But this is a young lady from 16 years. She's not really had any social life. She's not really had any family ties. Her whole life has been dedicated to a man. Having children and taking care of the man, having to say, social media be what say we are coming to support her. And just imagine, do you think her family could have stood these people? No. And can I push you for omuntimi? The level of manipulation and deceit, especially from Mame Brumpoma, Obiena Nubia Yentro. Okatane umiane niso besumbiya yentro. Upejane nsabiya yentro. Intima enyanyankopon and there's a video I did this on my page. You can have a look later. I was talking about Jesus when he was carrying the cross to Golgotha, Galilee. There were people he knew all around, but there was a man. The Bible calls him a passerby. Out of nowhere, the man came, Simon, saw Jesus carry crossing. And that is the same thing God has done for Odobroni. The passerbys, people who don't know her, if it's not for these people, some people paid to get these bloggers, but she didn't have to pay anything. God just had to bring people her way to stand in for her, because I just can't fathom say if some people aren't sorry and ma by your and a few years ago na some way see what this family would have taken this lady through, if not this moment na dear way. Oh no, it's yeah, sure from it.
Nana me pacho. Nana pacho. There's one thing I also want to ask you. The conduct of Mami Akosua during the celebration of life as a widow. How did you see it?
I can tell you, Mami Akosua was confused. She didn't know how to act, because they were saying one thing, but realistically, another thing was happening. Now, there's something that I wanted to bring in. From this, one of the things that I believe the court is going to look at. From the time now, Bishop in the court about celebration of life, the court has not seen any evidence anywhere that was stating, say, there's going to be a celebration of Akosua Serwaa. It means it said judgment never, and a few moments later, and I'm one kasa mo conceive a new idea, say yendane mawi, which is such an insult. There is nothing anyone but media support to say we were going to celebrate Akosua Serwaa. And the last time I spoke about desperation, people who are desperate, they make a lot of mistakes. Desperation, bema wa yenema impulsively they could have even decided to take the celebration of Akosua Serwaa to another 2 weeks or 1 month. Simple. If you really wanted to celebrate Akosua Serwaa, then come on find 2 weeks time, where it's not so obvious say you are rebelling against the judgment. But there be that much now, Papa Shee from last year, or can say omobe yellow ye match, they had to fulfill it. And I was listening to somebody's submission or honey ho when the person was mentioning, say, Mami Akosua Serwaa needs some evidence to file for certain things in Germany. Evidence say she was the sole wife of Daddy Lumba. Abeye ne ye ni ade videos ni pictures ni ade. Obeti media kochre say mikro ewu makoye na iyaba pictures ni videos proving ye just to make certain demands from the German government. I don't know how true that is, but I just overheard it. if and also so is there, then at the end of the day, no, it looks like that is the acts of rebellion people. They don't care. And then they just want to have their way. So for now, it will be looking like they've had their way. If the law doesn't come in to punish them duly, and the lawyer must also receive his punishment, the judge must query him. Because one of the reasons
the lawyer actually attended the program.
Yes, one of the reasons people go to law school is to study legal jargons. I know there are terms and terminologies, baby. It's your inability to interpret the judgment and the ruling for your clients in the crown. It's either it was intentional, and I say, what said that? Like what said that now we and I say one said their judge and I can't say. But for you to come out publicly with a video, boy. You know, and as a man thinkers, the kind of person you are, you draw the same people towards you. If you look at him, you will know. And then if you look at him, you will know. Yes, Obisi Adabraka fish market for lawyer. It's it's alright. It makes me the I consider ye kana, but wow. From tomorrow, Miss Alex, me trust in the pan. Juma there or Bobby. Until when will be a better and Cassandra, Miss Alex can say you be or your best stop your money, stop your move. It's because it happened on the weekend. Wait for tomorrow. But it's very unfortunate. It shouldn't get to this level. This thing could have been done at any time. It shouldn't get here.
All right. Thank you so much, Nana Hima. Ofaya, of Obisapeni Ba Ewahantin, Pacho would like to speak with him. Ofaya Kwaba.
Yeah, now what to say?
Pacho, yes, I do more Pacho now say.